welcome back if you've been here before, or thank you so much for joining me if you're new. Today I'm just going to be making some stovetop potato soup. It's pretty easy and cheap, and it's a pretty good fall recipe when it's cold outside. I'm just going to start here by adding 3 tablespoons of butter and melting it in a large pot. After all of the butter was melted, I diced up an entire yellow onion and I added that into the pot and just stirred it around a little bit. After I mixed up all the onions into the butter, I added a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. Once you mix the garlic and the onions together, just let it cook up until the onions start to get soft. The next thing I add is a little over half a bag of bacon bits. You can add really however many bacon bits you want to. The kind I got was from Aldi. It's the real bacon bits. The next thing I added was Worcestershire sauce, and I added about 3 glugs of that, so I'm guessing probably about 3 tablespoons or so. Alright, so in this next part it didn't show up very well, but I added smoked paprika and I added just a few sprinkles of it. You don't want too much. I'm not good at really measuring the spices, I guess, but just a few sprinkles of smoked paprika and then 1 small sprinkle of I added chipotle chili pepper seasoning. Just 1 very small sprinkle of that. Then you are going to want to add about a quarter cup of flour, maybe just a little over a quarter cup of flour, and just mix it around into the pan just so that it kind of turns into a paste. Once it turns into a paste, then you're going to want to quickly add just a little bit of the chicken stock, because otherwise it will start to burn on the bottom of the pan. So then make sure you just add little bits of chicken broth or chicken stock at a time. In this next clip, you'll see me adding just little bits at a time until you add about the whole package of chicken stock. Once you add the entire package, or just about the entire package or carton of chicken stock, you're going to want to bring it up to like a decently warm temperature, because then you're going to be microwaving about 3 cups of milk. I used whole milk. I just took a glass measuring cup. It only had like a 2-cup measurement, so I added 2 cups in the first round of microwaving and then added into the pot, and then I added another cup of milk into the pot. But you want to microwave it first, otherwise it doesn't mix well and it kind of like separates or curdles into the soup. after you've added all your other ingredients, you're going to be dicing up some potatoes. The smaller you dice it, the faster it's going to cook in the soup. I just cubed it up, what is that, maybe an inch or less size. And I use Yukon Gold potatoes, and I used about 5 like medium-ish, smallish potatoes. You're going to want to cook this for about a half an hour at a time and then check the potatoes. So I started my timer for a half an hour and then I will come back and check on the soup. When it got close to the half an hour being up, I came and checked on the potatoes and they were not done yet. It'll probably take another half an hour at this point, but you just want to check throughout so that you don't get the potatoes too soft. About 7 minutes left on the timer, I came over and added some salt and pepper. You just kind of do it to taste. I had my fiance taste it since I am actually not able to eat the soup. I kind of made it to how he liked it, and I just added enough salt and pepper until he liked it. At this point, the potatoes were soft enough, and once you get it seasoned, then just let it simmer for a little bit, and it's done. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are able to recreate the soup at home and it turns out well for you. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.